Autophagy is the unsung hero of cellular maintenance, the microscopic cleanup crew tirelessly sweeping through cells, recycling damaged proteins and mitochondria, and turning cellular debris into fuel for repair and energy. Think of it as a team of tiny janitors on a strict schedule, scrubbing every nook and cranny while you sip coffee or scroll through your phone. Fasting gives them uninterrupted hours to work efficiently, but breakfast complicates the story. Insulin spikes, and TOR pathways light up, and the janitors reluctantly pause their cleaning duties. Lysosomes sigh, proteasomes fold up their protein bins, and AMPK mutters under its molecular breath, "We were just getting into the groove." This is the morning paradox. Eating provides energy for cognition and metabolism, but temporarily interrupts the long-term cellular cleanup that could slow aging, improve metabolic health, and optimize mitochondrial efficiency. Practical strategies exist to navigate this paradox without depriving your body of essential nutrients or energy. One approach is slightly delaying breakfast, also known as time-restricted eating. By extending the fasted window by even an hour or two after waking, you allow autophagy to operate at full speed while AMPK signals energy-sensing pathways and cortisol supports metabolic priming. Your lysosomes and proteasomes get a head start on the day, sweeping and recycling while mitochondria cheer and neurons begin their slow warm-up. Then, when breakfast finally arrives, insulin rises, nutrients are absorbed, and your janitors take a polite coffee break, confident that the bulk of their early morning cleaning mission is complete. The composition of breakfast matters as well. High-protein, lower glycemic meals produce a smaller insulin spike, allowing autophagy to continue at a partial pace while still fueling cognition, muscles, and metabolism. Eggs with vegetables, Greek yogurt with nuts, or a protein smoothie are examples of nutrient-dense breakfasts that provide immediate energy with minimal disruption to cellular repair. In contrast, sugary pastries or refined carbohydrate-heavy meals act like a party crushing the cleaning crew. Lysosomes fold up their brooms entirely, mitochondria cheer wildly for glucose, and AMPK can only wave its flag in frustration. By choosing nutrient-rich, lower-carb options, you can keep autophagy engaged at some level while still feeding the brain and muscles efficiently, a balance between short-term performance and long-term cellular maintenance. Morning exercise before breakfast is another clever strategy to maximize the benefits of fasting-induced autophagy. Fasted exercise stimulates AMPK, promotes mitochondrial quality control, and enhances fat mobilization while autophagy sweeps the cellular floor. It's a morning multitasking marvel. Lysosomes scrub diligently, mitochondria fire up energy production, and neurons slowly awaken, all before breakfast arrives to deliver its energy payload. When you eat afterward, the body receives immediate fuel for cognition and activity, while autophagy can resume later once insulin levels decline. The result is a harmonious compromise: repair, recycling, and energy optimization, all executed with a subtle comedic flair at the cellular level. Timing, composition, and context combine to create a dynamic, cyclical system. Autophagy is not destroyed by breakfast. It simply pauses temporarily. Lysosomes fold up their tiny brooms, mitochondria cheer, AMPK sighs, insulin bursts in like a dramatic manager, and the janitorial work resumes once digestion is complete. Skipping breakfast entirely is not required for longevity or metabolic health. Instead, thoughtful scheduling and nutrient choices allow the body to maintain both cellular repair and daily performance. It's the ultimate example of evolution's humor and efficiency. The janitors grumble, mitochondria dance, neurons fire, insulin acts dramatic, but the show goes on. Practically, a healthy morning strategy could look like this. Wake up, hydrate, perhaps perform light exercise, delay breakfast by 30 to 90 minutes depending on energy needs, and then consume a nutrient-dense, protein-rich meal. This allows autophagy to operate in the early hours, primes the body for energy mobilization, supports fat metabolism, and prepares the gut and brain for nutrient absorption. By the time the meal arrives, autophagy pauses temporarily but resumes later in the day, ensuring cellular maintenance, metabolic flexibility, and cognitive performance are all balanced. It's a perfectly orchestrated cycle of cleaning, fueling, and functioning, executed with microscopic efficiency and just a touch of molecular humor. The humorous mental image is irresistible. Lysosomes marching with brooms, mitochondria fist-pumping glucose, neurons firing in sync with breakfast signals, Yempike waving flags in mild frustration, and insulin bursting in with a clipboard shouting, "Nutrients incoming." Pause cleaning. The janitors sigh, fold up their tools, and know they'll resume in an hour or two. It's a microscopic sitcom that plays out daily inside you, ensuring repair, energy, and longevity, all while maintaining the comedy of conflicting priorities. Ultimately, balancing breakfast timing and composition is the key to harmonizing fasting-induced autophagy with daily energy needs. By slightly delaying meals, choosing nutrient-dense options, and optionally incorporating fasted exercise, you can maximize cellular cleanup without sacrificing cognition, metabolism, or energy. Your body continues its elegant cyclical dance. Janitors sweep, mitochondria energize, neurons fire, and insulin occasionally bursts in, all orchestrated to keep you healthy, alert, and gently amused by the microscopic comedy unfolding every morning.